Okay.
I am a 10.
I'm a 10.
I'm a 10.
Are you a 10?
I'm a 10.
I'm a 10.
Be a 10.
Most important is that it's our 10th year, that we've made it 10 years, and that we've raised so much money.
And I'm proud to be a 10.
Be a 10 in 2014.
I started walking in 2005. My mother was a breast cancer patient at the Jewish General at the time, and I wanted to walk to support her and to help raise money for research. She passed away, but I kept walking in her honor for 4 more years. And last year, which was my 5th year doing the walk, I was diagnosed myself with a stage 3 advanced breast cancer. I walked through my treatment, and I'm already signed up to do the 10th year next year. Hi, I'm Virginia Champoux. I'm currently undergoing cancer treatment, and I'm walking in the weekend to celebrate 10 years strong.
What would you be doing if you weren't doing this?
It's so important to know that you're doing something in this fight, that you're not just standing by and letting cancer be the victor. And I want to be one of the ones that helps to conquer cancer in our lifetime.
I love the feeling you get when you do it. I get so much more out of this weekend than what I put into it.
You might have apprehension about being able to complete this weekend, but cancer is hard. This isn't.
Well, first, it's not a race. You go at your own pace, and the whole thing is to enjoy the walk.
We laugh, and we cry, and we create memories.
There's a community here. Everyone is looking out for everyone.
Don't underestimate yourself or anyone else, actually. You might think that you can't walk 60 kilometers, but you'll find some sort of inner strength to get it done. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm still here, so.
Yeah.
Practice. Do those practice walks, and you'll get to the 60 kilometers.
We started out just doing short walks, and we built up.
Yeah, try to keep on increasing your endurance.
You can incorporate walking to work instead of taking a bus. That's what I do.
Spend the money on the shoes.
And the socks, yes. It'll make your journey much easier.
If you're going to wear funky costumes, make sure you train in that too, because the last thing you want to find out on the day of is that fabulous tutu that looks really great isn't so much fun to wear for 60 kilometers.
Just keep moving. I've been training all the way through my chemo. I've been walking 4 to 5K every 3 or 4 times a week.
You know, you just have to have that courage to take that first step and just put your name on the list and say, I'm going to try. And you'll be amazed at what will happen.
Hi, girls, let's go! See our roots!
I was talking about the event and how impressed I am every year how well run this event is. It's world-class event management.
You bring what you need for your walk. You don't need food. You don't need any extra amenities. It's here. It's provided for you.
Thank you for walking! And all the volunteers. The volunteers are what makes this event.
Ladies, what time of day is it? Lunchtime! Way to go! The beverages are lined up. The food is here. Excellent job. 11:07 to go.
It's one of our pit stops along the way. They're every 2.5 to 5 kilometers.
When you stop at the pit stop, there's all kinds of music and things to keep you motivated, as well as food and snacks and drinks and the medical support staff.
We are treated like queens here.
Yes, we're camping tonight.
We stayed in the tent and it was really comfortable. We had our little air mattresses going and the flashlight hanging there for a lantern.
The food was fantastic. There was something for everybody, whether you were a vegetarian or not. And a couple of us were saying that we had been to other functions like a wedding where the dinner wasn't so good.
It's like a big spa. Fabulous showers, great products.
The showers were amazing. We had tons of hot water.
They had massage services, chiropractor, acupuncture.
I did yoga and I had physio.
You can walk through camp after 35K and everybody has a smile for you.
This is like luxury camping, really.
It's camping meets the Fairmont.
I am Elke Dinter. I'm a cancer survivor,
and I'm walking in the weekend 2014 to celebrate 10 years strong. This year I will be walking for the 10th time. I have not skipped 1 year. Having been fortunate to have so many friends that were generous with me, I have now reached $100,000 in donations, and I'm immensely proud of that.
Fundraising part actually turns out to be pretty easy. You bring people together, you do fundraisers. It honestly comes out of people.
Ask.
Yes.
Because you never know who's going to give what.
That's right.
And the people will surprise you.
We have all the tools in place. You have a personal web page.
I sent out an email, and overnight I got $1,200, and then the donations just kept rolling in.
And it's amazing when you ask people to donate to this. I mean, I was getting $500, $250.
This is my second time doing it, so I set my goal a little high because I knew I could achieve the 2,000. And so once I hit my goal, I just kept going until I possibly could.
Yeah. Coaches are great too, because all throughout the whole year, they'll call and encourage you, and they might make some suggestions. And if you've got any questions or you're concerned, because that often comes up for people about the fundraising.
I raised $2,500.
We raised $10,000.
We've raised over $33,000 for to end cancer, and so, I mean, that's fabulous.
Because I work at the hospital, I'm able to see daily what these funds are doing to make the trajectory of care a better process for all the women who suffer from breast cancer, cervical cancer, gynecological cancers.
The breast cancer program at the Siegel Cancer Center at the Jewish has been greatly helped by the week, and we've been able to initiate the first lymphedema program in Quebec. A lot of research to help people to expand knowledge, not only for the patients in our hospital, but everywhere.
A individual that we were able to hire was the infirmière pivot, or the nurse navigator. And that is a nurse that is actually present during every single diagnosis, who meets the woman with the diagnosis, with her family, and then follows her throughout the whole trajectory of cancer care.
I'm Celia Greenwood. I'm a scientist at the Lady Davis Institute in the Jewish General Hospital, and my field of research is statistical genetics. I was recruited about 3 years ago from Toronto, and I was hired through the Weekend to End Women's Cancers.
To end cancer, it takes a belief that we can do it. But in order to make those beliefs and dreams come true, we need the money to support critical research. Walk with us for our patients, for our friends, for our family, so that we never have to treat any more women with these cancers.
It's not right for people to have to suffer from any of these diseases. It's not right for families to have to live without loved ones, and it's not right for friends to have to live without friends.
My grandmother died of breast cancer. My mom died of lung cancer. And now here's my daughter with breast cancer. So, been a very busy year. That was the hardest thing that I had to get over. Somehow I figured it was my fault, that maybe I had carried the gene that resulted in her having cancer, but just, yeah, that was the heartbreaking part of it all. It's just, for me, that was the most difficult thing, was, are you gonna make me cry?
That would be me. A year ago. I was 36. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in '97, and I had 2 babies at home, and I had to stay alive for them. And it came back 14 years later. And when they told me, I just said, take them off. So last year I had both my breasts removed. I had 3 months of chemo, no radiation. And I'm here. I'm here. That's pretty much my story, but I'm around for my daughter to go to university and my son. And that is everything to me. My family is everything.
My name is Rosanna Noble, and I started to walk 10 years ago. My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer the first year that the Weekend 10 breast cancer started. When my mom was about to reach her 5-year remission, the breast cancer came back, but it metastasized to the bones. So we kept walking. I lost my mom 4 years ago. Sorry. So to us, it's a very important cause, because just because you fight it once, it doesn't mean you win. And if you do, it's great. But if you don't, there's so many people who need the help. The money really needs to go to research. The money really needs to go to the patients, for the care, for the families that go to the hospital.
If you decide to do this, I promise you, it will be worth it. The way that it changes your heart inside, you won't be the same person that you were when you arrived.
You've committed to something bigger than yourself.
You will never regret the experience, and the people you meet will touch your life for the rest of your life.
If I can help one person not go through that or beat the cancer, that's what we're here for.
I don't have to accept the way things are. I can be part of making a difference.
People are wonderful, basically, and everyone here is part of that.
Sign up and do this event.
Do it! That's what I would say. Mwah.